everybody, I'm Loren Price and this is Disc Golf VR 360, and I am back out here at UCI to record the green and red layouts. The green layout is from the turkey shoot that we, Scott Chapman, Larry Bell and I designed this course way back in, I think it was late 80s. And we use it primarily for the turkey shoot on Thanksgiving. And it's a skins game that we have out here. So I tried to shoot it last weekend and it was just ugly, foggy, overcast, and I looked at the footage when I got home and it's like, no, I can't use it. So I'm back out here, got nice sunny blue skies. It's your typical UCI day that we want to be at. So that's my intro and we'll get going. Okay, so what we did on this is we just continued the numbering so that this is T37 or hole 37, and the T is right there. The hole is out here. It's 354. There's no Mandy's or anything that you need to worry about. The ivy and the planters over there, those are all OB, but if you wind up over there, you got more problems than you're thinking. Anyways, 354. Hole 38, here's the tee right here. The pole, you see the 1, 2, 3 benches there? It's the pole at the end of the benches. It's 372. There's no OB you have to worry about, no Mandy's. Just go straight at it. Hole 39, here's your tee. The pole is right up there. It's all uphill. It's 232, probably plays closer to about 270 or so, because it just goes all up. You don't want to get into this aloe here. It's pretty, but you don't want to get into it because you can't get your disc out of it. You're not going to be able to get it in there, get it out. There is no OB. All of these bushes here, those are just what we call the outcropping. So no big deal. 232 straight uphill. Hole 40, 221 feet. Straight down there between those trees. It's in the shade right now, but it's like right there. None of this is OB. You just don't want to get into it. You have to watch it because there's some of this aloe down there if you get it a little too far to the right. Ace run all the way. Hole 41, here's the tee. It's 423 feet. You can barely make it out, but it's straight up there, and probably the best way to do it is to go out over here, lay out up there, and you got to watch it because there's OB up there where those eucalyptus trees are. There's also OB over here. The pole itself is in OB, so that means that OB is not OB. but it's 423. Like I say, best line is to go on hyzer out over here. Don't get too hard on the hyzer, and then you have a good shot at it up there. Hole 42, here's your tee. The pole is down, there's a sidewalk that comes down this way and another one that goes this way, and it's right there. It's got green and black tape on it. We're playing for the black tape. This right here, all this Vinca is OB, as is the Vinca just on the other side of the sidewalk to the right. 323 right out there. Hole 43, it's 287. Here's your tee. It's also hole 3 on the white course, and it's probably one of the more banged on poles here. It's just right down there. There's a big evergreen just to the left of it. This ice plant and ivy is OB, as is the Vinca right here, and there's some Vinca and OB right over there. Just best to go straight at it. This is also another ace run. You can go ahead and do the old hyzer, or you can do the anhyzer off to the left, but there's quite a few trees over there that will catch it. 287. Hole 44, it's 339. Here's your tee. Straight out there, there's no OB, there's no Mandy's. It's just on the other side of the sidewalk there. It's the same hole, just about the same hole that we had on a tee that's further up here. But it's right there. Hole 45, 447 feet. If you follow this all the way down over there, you see a couple of trash cans, brown and blue tops. The pole right next to it is the pole we're shooting for. Normally, the bike racks and everything over there on the left would be considered OB, but because the pole is in it, that means it's safe. That's about it. 447. Hole 46, it's 272. The hole is right over there. It's got a sign on it, and because it's got a sign on it, that sign is good. It's above the tape, so the sign's good. 242. From here, everything here in front is OB. So you don't need to worry about it because it's too close to you. Anyways, 272 out here. Hole 47, 308, straight across the lawn here. Here's your tee, straight across there. Let's see, hole 48. This is the longest hole on this 18. Tee is right here. The pole is up in the on the other side of the fountain, and there's a fountain in the plaza up here, and it's at the bottom of the staircase that you can see up there. There is a OB in front of that banister, and the fountain in the plaza in the middle, that is also OB. It doesn't have water in it right now, but it usually does. And the pole itself is in what would be considered OB, but it's not OB, and that comes all the way up to the front here. It's all connected. Well, not all the way to the front, but it comes up to the edge of the building. So 490 straight out that way. Probably plays closer to about 430 just because it has a nice long gradual uphill. And this grass is like a sponge. If you throw a roller, it will pretty much suck any energy out of it that you have. Okay, 490. Hole 449, let me see out there, 412 feet. Here's your tee, and it's out there. You can't really see it right now because it's in the shade, but there's a water fountain and a couple of benches, and it's just to the right of that, probably about 20 to 30 feet to the right of that. The planter or the bushes off to the right of that are not OB. The only OB is this right in here in front of this, and just have to get it up over the banister. 412. Hole 50. Here's your tee right here. It's 386. It's over that way there. we played to a hole 29. It's the same hole as hole 29, which sits at this at the top of the circle out over here, 386. There's OB on either side. Just to the right of the pole is OB, and then in front and probably about 40 feet to the right is also OB, and then you got OB over here on the left of that big magnolia tree, and then you have the roots of the magnolia tree you can get hung up in. And you really have very little windows. You have a few gaps here and there. 486 right over here. Hole 51, 209. This is also another ace run. Here's your tee. It's right there. It's the same as hole 3 and hole 43. It's that one pole sitting over there waiting for you to ace it. They did a lot of tree trimming here this past week, and this one tree right here in front, that was much fuller, and it was just a big old disc magnet. If you got a disc caught in there, it wasn't coming out no matter what. Anyways, 209 probably plays a little shorter than that just because it's all downhill, nice sloping downhill. Right there. Hole 52, hole's right here. It's what was it, 285? 285, and there's lots of OB here. It's like, this is OB here, goes down to there. Then there's OB in front of it. It's the same as hole 4 on the white course. But you have OB over there where you see the red valve, and all of that is OB. There's a bunch of bushes just behind it to the right, and that's OB. And like I said, there's just lots of OB here for you to nab you. 285. Hole 53, it's 234. Tee is right here. You have to get a marker out here for it. Just right there across the grass. Real easy. Ace run. Hole 54, here's a tee, 393. It's the same pole as hole 2 on the white course. There is OB off to the right of it, just across the sidewalk from it. And that's pretty much about it. The pole is in OB, so it's not OB. And those bushes that are just to the left of it, those are safe. 393. Okay, that wraps up the green 18 or turkey shoot. I'm going to try to cram in the playoff safari playoff. The first tee is up there at the top staircase, and at this point I'm not going to go climbing the staircase. So on UDisc you can see where it is, but it's at the top staircase at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 6th floor. Actually, I think it's the 7th floor because there's another one underneath here. Up there at the top.